All right, for y'all who don't know, yesterday was Star Trek Day, which is September 8th. Star Trek first premiered September 8th, 1966. So that means it is the 55th anniversary. And yesterday, Paramount slash CBS, who was ever in control, held a big get together with all the other actors, producers, what have you, for Star Trek. And we had things from Star Trek's days past and some reveals for things in the future. One of them being Strange New Worlds. And right now, I'm going to be looking at the key takeaways from Strange New Worlds, and maybe we're going to be checking out Prodigy. So let's get right into it, guys. Ba-bam. Hmm? Wait a minute. Okay. Huh? What? What? Uh, okay. Okay. Um, where's Dr. Boyce? Where's, uh, where's Jose? Where's, where's the other girl? The blonde one? It's been a while since I've seen the cage, but, um, I think Dr. Boyce is supposed to be there, and, why, why do we have this Noonien Singh character here? Are they related to Khan? Probably. What are the chances that they have that name and not have it be related to Khan? So, Khan's relative, we'll leave it at relative for now, was on the Enterprise already? Or were they on the Enterprise? Like maybe what we're seeing here is characters that not all the characters here are actually Enterprise crew. I should point out, despite what you might think with the way the trailer is worded, it could be that some of these characters are not in the crew per se. Like maybe I'm hoping beyond hope, but perhaps Noonien Singh is not in the crew. That would be good because it's quite a fanficky coincidence that Khan's relatives slash relative has already been on the Enterprise. Like, what the heck is that? Like, don't. They have records of these things, like record keeping is very important, especially in the future. We keep a lot of records here on this ship, and we're very detailed, and I think we know if someone like Khan showed up, if we had a crew member that was related to them, and we would be probing that person for information on how to formulate a strategy to defeat Khan. Are they going to have to go back and rewrite all of TOS to make this make sense? Hopefully not. Yeah, we need Dr. Boyce. Like, that's what I was looking forward to, was Dr. Boyce. Go check out Cage and check out Dr. Boyce. He was cool. Why is he not here? Why do we have Uhura? Uhura was not in the cage. So Uhura must just be doing a training exercise on the Enterprise as a cadet before she goes back to the Academy, maybe, and finishes something else and then comes back. Because she has to leave the Enterprise for a while, so she's not there during the events of the cage, and then can come back during the events of the 5-year mission. Why did we do that? Why did we do that? Why did we introduce the complication? Why make it complicated? Why didn't we just make a new character instead of Uhura? What's the point? Like, Hemmer is good. Hemmer is probably the coolest guy here. He's interesting. He's an Andorian, but I think he might also be an Anar because he's blind, I guess. For those of you who don't know or have not watched Star Trek Enterprise, Anar are like a subspecies of Andorians who are like telepathic or something. It could be interesting. I think if you're trying to make a real Star Trek show, having cool aliens is very important. And all too often we forget that. So maybe these Strange New Worlds are going to be strange. But you know what is strange, for sure, is the new uniforms. Why did we change it again, guys? Again, with the uniforms, changing it again. Oh my god. And the patch, the kind of patch section kind of on the shoulders has the pattern of Delta, the Starfleet Delta shape all over it, which is reminiscent of Kelvin, which this is not. This is not supposed to be Kelvin timeline. I don't know why this is there. How did we get it so close to correct in Star Trek Beyond, and immediately walk it back with Star Trek Discovery Season 2, and then Strange New Worlds? How did this happen? How did we go backwards? We almost had it on Star Trek Beyond, and then we had to ruin it. Come on, guys. Like, Star Trek Discovery Season 1, new uniforms for no reason, when they should have been the Cage uniforms. We all know that. Star Trek Discovery Season 2, new uniforms for no reason on the Enterprise, even though they should have been the Cage. So technically new uniforms Season 2 Discovery. Season 3 Discovery, new uniforms again. Season 4 Discovery, new uniforms again. Okay. Uniformity. Okay, not 4 different... I know Season 3 and Season 4 in the future, but you know what I mean, okay? Strange New Worlds, new uniforms again. Lower Decks, new uniforms again for no reason, even though I like them better than the Nemesis / Deep Space Nine uniforms. Okay? Picard Season 1 and Season 2 new uniforms, but they actually should. They're the ones who actually maybe should have new uniforms for that time. But the rest of these don't really make a lot of sense. Especially with Lower Decks, because we see 2 different uniforms on screen. And they're not variants of each other, because they're very different. God, man, we're really uniform happy here. I mean, I can understand the want to design a new uniform just because you want to flex your artistic muscle, but let's calm down a little bit with these uniforms. Hopefully Strange New Worlds can run for a few seasons maybe and keep the same uniform. Dang it. I just hope we get to the Cage episode in Strange New Worlds, and by that time we have the correct uniforms and the Enterprise gets a refit somehow. Even if it doesn't make sense at this point, hopefully we can refit it back to... I don't even know. I don't even understand this timeline anymore. Like, is the cage? Did the cage already happen? No. But yes, it did. I just saw Discovery Season 2. I can't even remember what happened. God dang. Whatever. Whatever. I'm coming off really negative towards Strange New Worlds, but I'm not that mad. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it, okay? Jeez, man. Sorry. Okay, moving on. Let's check out Prodigy. Oh. Yeah. Wow. This looks very crisp. Hmm. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, it's falling in line with what I've thought before for Strange New Worlds, but I mean, I saw that first trailer a few months ago, I think, and I thought it was good. Then I saw the intro, and I was a little bit upset by a few things, but then I saw this, and it looks pretty cool. What can I say? Janeway clearly sounds a little bit older. We've clearly gone like 20 years into the future, unfortunately. You know, on Earth, quote unquote. It's a very crisp looking show. I'm very surprised by the graphics in that show. I'm very surprised at how good it looks for what is ostensibly a kid's show. Like, go back and check out that trailer and look closely at some of these frames. It's a very beautiful show. It has a crisp style to it. It has a uniqueness to the way the characters move and look. It's very cool. The intro, loved the music, but I was initially had a glowing initial impression of the ship, the Protostar. Now it's looking a little bit too Kelvin. I'm getting the Kelvin vibe. I'm sorry. I'm getting the Kelvin vibe a lot. And when you see Janeway's hologram on that new bridge, it just boom, it just clashes. There's something wrong. You can tell now. That uniform doesn't fit that ship. It's too Kelvin. I still like it a hell of a lot more than the Zheng He and the Discovery. It's a lot better than Discovery. Discovery is very old by comparison, and it's a lot better than Zheng He. Zheng He is a more fair comparison. This blows Zheng He out of the water. Was Protostar designed by John Eves? Does anyone know? It doesn't feel that John Evesy. But, obviously I despise the Zheng He. But, Protostar, this design, it's class. It's very, very sleek, but the nacelles are where it falls apart. You have to Ditch the nacelles, okay? They are way too Kelvin. The front of it is not red enough, and you've got lit cowling on it, like there was on the Kelvin Enterprise. That's not good. It's not what we want. We don't want to see that. And the bridge is too Kelvin. The bridge is way too white and clean. It's too Kelvin. Darken up the bridge a little bit, ruggedize it a little bit, change the nacelles, and we're golden. But best new class for Star Trek since 2017, since the launch of Discovery, since the launch of New Trek, is still the Parliament class from Lower Decks. If you don't count the Titan, because Titan is technically prior to 2017, if you don't count the Titan, its best new class is Parliament. That was Prodigy. Cautiously optimistic. I didn't have a little anger explosion, so that's good. And last and certainly least, we're gonna check out Picard season 2. Faith. What made you lose your faith? Are we running from, or are we running to? It's so heady. Quit. No. Okay. Huh? Ah. Borg Queen. We can't let go of the Borg. Gotta have Borg, or this wouldn't be Picard. So, are we trying to take the movie Star Trek First Contact and stretch it out to a whole season? Is that what we're doing? Like, isn't it weird that Picard was involved in 2 different plots where an alien entity attempts to change the future of the Earth by going back in time? Like, Q is doing it now, so you know it's technically a joke and isn't real, because Q can undo it in a second, so the stakes are just gone. And we've seen it before. Except this time, it's someone went back in time. Q went back in time to Earth to change it into the Terran Empire. Why did we need Q to do that? Is this different than the Terran Empire? Why? Why is this different? The Terran Empire, is it different? The iconography of the Terran, I almost call it the Terran Empire, of the different bad future Earth looks different than the Terran Empire. Why didn't we just make it a mirror universe season? Just have Picard, just say Q transports Picard and the crew of the La Serena to the mirror universe, and they just get to go on some shenanigans there. I don't know. No biggie. it's Picard. It just seems so mad at Q. Like, holy crap, man! Like, are we just done? Are we? How old is Picard now? He is so done. We just don't. We're just done. Are we running out of money? Is that why we're going to the 21st century? Are we starting to feel the hurt from not making a lot of money? Is that what's going on here? Strange New Worlds is technically reusing assets from Discovery Season 2. Picard is set now, well, on Earth in the 21st century. Now is 100 years after that or so, a few hundred. And Prodigy's animated. I don't know. It's just like wouldn't it be great if we just had Star Trek Discovery start at season 4 and have a completely different ship and not have all this nonsense, and then just say Star Trek Discovery is set in the year 3000 something, and la di da, let's just go on our merry way. Like, what? Why was that so hard? Why was that so difficult? Why did we have to go through so much crap to get to that? To get to the future in Star Trek? Why do we have to stay back in time? Why do we have to keep going back? Why do we boldly go where everyone has been before? At least we got Prodigy. And Lower Decks, kinda. It's so sad. You know, like, live action Trek is so far down the tubes, man. It's so gone. But animated Trek is where it's at, man. I don't know why. That it doesn't make any sense, but that's just how it is, you know. I want to boldly go. I don't want to like cowardly stay, you know. Stop it with the time travel. Just do it be one and done. Do it once, and you don't have to keep doing it. Think about what's going on in Picard's mind right now. Just a fog of thoughts about things. Oh my God. Hold on, wait, is this Q or is this the Borg? What are we doing back here? Why are we here? Why can't we just ask Q for help? Why did Q do this? It doesn't make sense. I thought that my trial was over from Encounter at Farpoint. I thought that was over. Why are we doing this again? What's going on? Why am I here? What's the La Serena? Well, that's Star Trek Day. Feeling great, guys. Feeling good.